president did what a president usually does. He makes comments, gives his acceptable opinions of an issue. What the president did for me was what all prior presidents, other than Dwight Eisenhower, has done on this issue, and that's to give us more empty rhetoric. I don't think we have any president since Eisenhower who has ever had any intention of seriously enforcing our immigration laws. Case in point, 10 years ago when I launched the Minuteman Project, I see very little difference now insofar as enforcing our laws internally than I did in 2004.
But isn't that the problem, that nothing has been done for years? Even everyone says, oh, it's a political problem. They keep pointing fingers at each other, and nobody's doing anything.
Well,
Father
the president did.
I want to get Father Cudier in here.
Yes, go ahead.
Since
October, but nobody wants to talk about a fundamental issue that I always find has everything to do with what we see going on in the borders, and it's the fact that this is the result of ignoring your neighbors. Our neighbors to the south is something that we don't deal with in this country. We spend trillions of dollars in the Middle East in a war that obviously hasn't resulted in anything positive. We're spending more money now, and we don't do anything to alleviate poverty in Central America. We don't do anything to alleviate poverty in Mexico. So we have people coming all the time, and now we have children, and we're saying, well, why don't we send them back? Would you send children back to Nazi Germany? Would you send children back to Castro's Cuba and to all these dictatorships and places where children don't have the fundamental basic things that we take for granted here every day?
Father, I understand that. I have to play devil's advocate.
This is poverty.
I have to play devil's advocate because there are plenty of children in this country who don't have resources as well. There are
of course, but what the children in our country don't have.
In big cities all across America, they face war zones as well.
I agree, but you can't compare the poverty in the U.S. with the poverty in Central America. And if you do that, you don't know Central America. I'm sorry to tell you that. But I've been in Guatemala, I've been in El Salvador, I've been in Nicaragua, I've been in all these countries, and I know them well. And I'm going to tell you something. When we start dealing with these countries and we begin to treat them as our neighbors, and we begin to understand who they are, instead of spending so much time on the other side of the world in cultures that we don't even understand, that I'm going to tell you, a lot of this can be resolved.
Right.
But the fact is, our politicians in Washington, our Congress doesn't want to deal with our neighbors.
Paul, I'll give you the last word. Paul, go ahead.
Look, the president, I believe, made a mistake by not showing up. This would have brought attention, but that's not a biggie. What has happened is that there's a war. We're not aware what's going on. There are more people's lives been lost through the cartel war right there in the city of Juarez than there has been in the entire war in Iraq.
I got to go, Paul.
I'm talking about people, but Mexico needs more attention. Immigration definitely needs attention. I blame both Republicans and Democrats.